Hey guys, did you miss me? I took some time off because I wanted. I'm hoping that you also took that time to try some of those ideas before we went on. You are not going to get good at this without applying. Things to remember is to, if you are trying to get a girl, you gotta be consistent with getting, not getting, but being good with all women. Okay, to be to want a girl, to want a specific girl, you gotta be good with getting women in general. So you come off as very natural. All right. Now, for this recap, before we move on to the new material, I did some studying, and I just want to what's it called? I did some studying, and I just want to give a little more detail on some of the things we've been talking about. Let's see here. Okay. So let's start thinking about why do we need this stuff, right? Let's go way past the beginning point I did and go further back. Why do we need this? Verbatim right here. The world is very populated. Clearly, people do find each other without consciously knowing a lot about how it happens, meaning how to get girls. Waiting around for fate or luck to meet the right girl can take a very long time and leaves you without any control over who you end up with. Have your parents ever done that to you? Okay, so let's talk about India, right? India, you are promised into a marriage with someone you have never met. Okay, and any other like-minded culture that does that. That's waiting for fate to happen. Fate. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And then who knows, maybe you realize you're with that person and you don't like him at all. Right? So you have no control, as the statement was, you have no control over who you get with. Your opinion doesn't matter. Okay? If that works for you, go with it. My parents told me they're gonna get me a wife from the Philippines. I resisted, so it never happened though, right? Can you believe that? A wife from the Philippines. Loyal. My dad's gonna be the one to look. Oh god, that's gonna be something, right? Alright. To get the specific girlfriend you want, there you go. Yep, exactly what I said earlier. To get the specific girlfriend you want, you have to learn to be good with women in general. That's a very big thing, guys. You have to be cool. Okay, I think the word cool has been overused. You do have to be calm. You do have to be natural in your interactions with all women. All women. All of them. Okay? Sure, girls are going to have different ticks. But be the same guy in front of all women. Treat them all equally. Yeah. Most guys are like this. And it's terrible. Okay? Scarcity mindset. We talked about that earlier. You're coming from a world of scarcity. You get this whole world to pick which girl you want. But then you practice being the same with all of them. Has a scarcity mindset and thinks that the one girl he likes is the only one he could ever have in a real connection with. No, you can definitely have connections with multiple women. Okay, and I'm not saying that once you get a girlfriend that you're gonna go and cheat and and bone other girls too. It's just the connection, right? The connection doesn't mean sex. It's just you can relate, you can have good conversations with women, all of them. Placing women on the pedestal, bad idea. Putting the pussy on a pedestal, terrible idea. Because now you're at their whim and they can take advantage of you if they know what you're doing. Blames his lack of success with women on not having money. Girls don't need your money. Girls don't need your money. They have a parent for that. Okay? Girls don't need, okay, quote unquote need, what you can provide them. They can find some other chump to give that for them. What you want to be is a guy who gives them emotional, a source of good emotions. There you go. That's how I'll say it. You have to be the guy that's the source of their good emotions. So they want to be around you more often. Weak sense of reality and fears rejection. Yeah, if you live in fear of rejection, then we gotta break you out of that. We have to break you out of that. Failure is feedback. Rejection is feedback. Trying to get you to do better for yourself. Oh, makes excuses for his natural desires. Dude, you want sex. This girl gives you a boner. Don't make an excuse for it. Don't deny yourself that. These are natural, psychological desire, and your dick getting hard. Those are all natural. It's just what happens. So don't fear it. I'm not telling you to embrace it. Like, hey, here's my dick. No, but don't fear it. It's natural. It's gonna happen. Let's see. Attaches too much meaning to his interactions with girls. Ooh. These are the guys who end up becoming self-hating when they thought they had a connection with a girl and it didn't happen. It's not what they imagined. It's not what they fantasize about. That was me. One girl gave me attention. All of a sudden, she was my world. I thought that she would dump her boyfriend for me. And that's the fucking truth. I did that to myself. Oh man. Tries to logically persuade women into liking him, and he has no idea how to get an emotional response. Girls respond to emotions. Okay? If you logicize, I got a house, I got money, I got a car, I got a good job, none of that fucking matters if you cannot elicit an emotional response from the girl. Girls are driven by their emotions. You make them feel good, you got them. But if you try to logicize, rationalize even, that you have a good job, your family's rich, you got money, and you got a car, you have this, you have this, and that. Mostly that's what guys use to try to logicize why he should get the girl. He should get that girl. He should get her. Terrible idea. There's no emotion behind that. If girls work mostly with their brain, that could work. But most girls, what? They work on emotions. Tries to impress and please people. Me, pushover. I couldn't stand it if a person didn't like me. Every single person had to like me. and then maybe in some weird way that made me like myself. Don't do that. Sells himself short and makes himself too available. Yeah. Yep. Another one I did. I thought if I could be around my target, my girl, nearly 24/7, yeah, I would eventually get the girl. I did unbelievable favors for a girl. Her name is Alicia. Where I was doing it for her, but I made it look like I was doing it for her boyfriend. Her boyfriend at the time. Can you believe that? She was comfortable thinking she had a new friend, but here I am, I'm trying to get with her. Bad idea. Not willing to walk away from the people who treat them badly. She never treated me badly. Girls never really treated me badly. Okay, more like family members. Family members didn't treat me right. We're doing the whole, you have to get top grades. You have to, top grades means you get the good job, then you have a good life, and then you get yourself a woman. But then when it came to girls, they never treated me badly. But I can see how people who treat you badly, they still stay with them because they're hoping for that poontang. They're hoping that person will change. This goes for girls especially. If they're gonna go get with a guy, they want to change the guy. So this one goes both ways. Believes that it is respectful and chivalrous to ask permission from women instead of taking the lead. Now, I'm not saying you force yourself upon the girl. I'm not saying that. But what's one thing girls like? Confidence, right? This is not you running her life, but you show initiative to take the lead, right? I learned a lot about that when I'm teaching because I have to be the leader. I have to be, right? And then when you're a good leader, people listen to you. People are drawn to you, okay? So this is not forcing yourself or forcing the girl to do what you want, but you take the lead. Let's say she wants to go to Disneyland, if we can ever get back there. So you take the lead and you provide tickets and you take care of her work. You make sure she can get that day off, and then you took the lead even though you're not particularly caring about Disneyland, but you took the lead because she wanted to go there. That's an example for that. Is boring and generic, and if you try to fit in, you are doing what every other guy is doing. Flat out. Trying to fit in, you look like every other guy that's orbiting around her, trying to get her too. And you'll never stand out, and that's like the fastest way to never get the poontang. Doesn't understand female psychology or what attracts them. Emotions. Make him laugh. Good jokes, not just like I mean, laughing naturally. And you can tell when she laughs sarcastically, when she laughs nervously, or maybe you can't. So we have to go over that, how to tell if she's nervous, if she's laughing for real, and whatnot. If you're inspiring good emotions in that girl. Often finds himself in the friendship zone. Yeah. Believe it or not, money and looks are logical entities. What did we say? Girls respond to emotion. If you try to rationalize that you have this, and this, you can provide for her. Maybe that might attract her mind, but then her emotions, which are bigger than her mind, at the moment, at most moments, is not going to be, her emotions are not going to reach out to you. Social conditioning dictates that these things are attractive, which gives some of the guys who have them the confidence to act attractively around women. This leads guys to wrongfully deduce that it must be his money or looks. Okay, it's like when we see the guy who gets the girl or girls, right? So we can only deduce from what we look, even though it's just confidence. It's just having free expression of themselves that attract the girls. But we can't see that. We can see if they're good looking or not. We can see if they got money. We can see if they have a house. I keep going back to that. You cannot rationally, with a girl, you can't rationally get her to like you. You got to elicit the proper emotions for that to happen. Let's see what else. Yeah, money or looks. It's not his money or his looks. It's not what he has in his pocket. It's not what's around his face. It's not the fucking khakis that he's wearing. What a woman responds to are her emotions. We talked about emotions. Girls respond to their emotions. To be attractive to women, they must feel an emotional response to you. Exactly what I just said, right? If you don't elicit good emotions or become the source of good emotions, that girl won't like you. And she sure as hell won't give you any poontang unless you pay her money. That comes from confidence, humor, social skills, dominance, charisma, being different and unpredictable. You gotta stand out. You gotta stand out from what all the other orbiters are doing. You gotta do something different from giving flowers. You gotta do something different from showering them with gifts. You got to elicit emotion in these girls. If you can learn a sport or instrument, you can definitely learn to be good with women. True. Approach and interact with women constantly. You gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep doing it. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. To be good with women is a skill that you have to constantly practice. Devote a short period of your life going out every night. Well, we can't really exactly do that right now. But once we can go back to clubs, constantly work on your craft. Constantly work on these skills. The world is your pickup lab. Okay, yeah. Pickup artist. All rejection is feedback. I said that already. Take nothing personal. Oh, this is the big one. Take nothing personally. They reject you, don't take it personally. The same girl who rejected you probably would have liked you if you conveyed your personality more attractively. Let's think about that, right? Let's think about that. Okay? They would like you more if you, what was it? If you conveyed your personality more attractively. Think about this. If you go up to a girl and you're tripping over your words, you're eating your words. So this is what my dad would say. You eat your words. You're stuttering. Sorry, but that's not attractive. If you calm your energy, calm yourself, and you approach the girl, or all girls, you approach all the girls, just calm. Hi, my name is. Hey, how you doing? Typically, people would say that those are bad ways to start a conversation. Those are bad icebreakers. But then you're trying to be natural, right? What's a natural thing to do? Hi, how are you doing? Or you could start with, hi, my name is Mario. Hi, my name is, who else do I know? My name is Adrian. Hi, my name is Gabriel. Okay, whatever, right? You're calm and natural. the way you would talk to your female relatives, right? Because you're not trying to get at your female relatives, but think about how you can talk to them in the same way. That's what they want. They don't want a fanboy. They don't want a guy that puts them. They don't want you to put them on a pedestal. They want you to be a cool guy, and that takes practice. If they reject you, don't take it personally. Don't take it personally if they reject you. That's cool. Think long term and go with the skill. Oh, think long term and go after the skill. Be skillful with women. Be process oriented and not outcome. I see what that means. So, if you are thinking of the end goal, which is to get her in bed, then you're not going to get her in bed. But if you're just focused on the process, being in the present, that's a good statement. Being in the present, then you will develop naturally. Because if you keep thinking about the ending, you're going to rush things. I guarantee you're going to rush it. Progressively desensitize yourself to being around women and taking the lead. See? You got to keep yourself in the environment of women. It's like when trying to learn a new language. If you want to learn a new language, you immerse yourself in the culture. You want to learn Spanish? Go to Mexico for 6 months. You want to learn Korean? Go to South Korea for 6 months. Okay? Immerse yourself in the culture. So immerse yourself surrounded by girls. That sounds like a dream, right? But no, you're working. You're working for a skill. It's just socializing. Socializing is 100% normal. To learn better social skills, one of them is to accept that it's normal. Okay? Girls want to have sex too. That's completely normal. They're not a slut if they have sex with you. If you get that far, bravo. She's not a slut. She just liked you a lot. Small chunk, all learnings every night. You know what? This is why I took a break. Because I wanted you to small chunk what I talked about so far and start using it out there in the world. Women who have sex with you are not all sluts. I had a friend, his uncle told me, you have sex with the slut, but then you marry the good girl. What advice, right? The best way to get the girl this is something, right? So if you've taken what I've said in the past videos and right now to heart, have sex with the girl first, and then later on develop a relationship, right? If I'm not trying to say that you're gonna have good sex, but sex is sex, right? Sex is sex. If she happened to like it, she may very well just stay with you and have a relationship. Women want a man who knows what he wants and how to get it. You don't have to be awesome in bed to get the girl. You do need the confidence to know what you want, right? This is why I told earlier, you make your intentions known right away. You make your intentions known that you want to get in the sack with her. You want to get her in the sack. You make that known right away. And then you keep the persona. You want to get in the sack with her. Even though you're being normal. That's a skill. That's a skill to learn, right? And then there you go. And then, nature will take its course. Having sex with girls is natural. It's not something big. Even though that's what you want, It's not this big event. It's just a natural progression of a relationship with a lady. Even ladies want to have sex too. She usually won't help you to do this. She wants you to figure it out for yourself. Yeah, that's why I want to share my information with you. That's why. Because she expects you to know this right away. Sometimes guys will wait to have sex with the girls they really like, because they feel if they have sex too quickly, it will wreck the future relationship. Ever treat a girl you like differently from the other girls around you? This is the whole, she's special, so in order for me not to wreck the relationship, I have to be chivalrous, a gentleman, and I can't think about sex around her. All of us are guilty of it. I don't care who the fuck you are, guys. All of us are guilty of that. Natural, right? I mean, I don't want it to be in the forefront of your mind that all girls want sex, but it's a very possible thing. Like I just said, sex with the girl first, then later on develop the relationship. Most girls, when they say no, it's this is a fine line between rape and having a good relationship with a girl. There's a fine line between that and not yet. You may never get in the sack with the girl. It happens. But yeah, ever just like treat a girl differently because you like her? That's what you don't do. So, my next video, I'll talk to you about more of this process. Okay? More of the process. I feel good about this recap. I think it hit the major points that I've already talked about. Okay? That's why this video is a little bit longer. Okay? I usually do 20-minute videos. So I'll do some. I've done my studying, okay, and this pandemic really sucks because it kind of halted my game. Okay, I'll call it the game, right? But I gotta get this knowledge out. Gotta help all of you out. All of you guys. You self-hating fucking simps and fucking incels out there. This information should be free. It should be taught to all guys, because it's based on. See, I'm not trying to get you to be someone you're not. The advice of being yourself is very good, but I have to modify the statement. Be your best self. All of this is not transforming you into some pimp, some crazy pimp that gets all the girls. No, I want to help you with some tactics now, just to become your best self. Because all the skills have to come from in here. You have it all. You have all the skills you need. You just have to bring it out into the open. Well, good luck, guys. Keep on going, okay? And I'll give you as much information as I can.